Hello and welcome to my channel, AB Make It Artwork, where we do what we do to make that artwork for you. And if you're new to my channel, maybe hit that subscribe button and join the AB Creative Crew. We do sketchy art things. And today's video is a bit of a doodle dump. I'm trying something new with my digital drawings, and that new thing is trying to draw in a different style. And these little doodle drawings were inspired by a how to draw book, and that how to draw book is drawing cutting edge comics. Actually, there's two, and drawing cutting edge anatomy. They're those like Christopher Hart how to draw books. And I don't know about you, but when I was younger and even today, I love collecting how to draw books and how to paint books. Like, I just love looking through them and reading through them. It's like getting art books, which I really want to get more art books once I move back stateside. But tangent aside, I decided to use these books as a bit of reference for drawing the faces that you'll be seeing today. And I wanted to try using these references because I wanted to kind of get out of the style that I've been using when it comes to digital drawings. Because if you've seen any of my other videos with digital drawings, it's either trying to look very painterly-esque or very kind of, I guess more so when it comes to like people, it's very stylized to like either cartoony or this kind of haphazard anime-esque style, I suppose. And part of me wants to kind of break out of that habit so that I have more structured looking faces and whatnot. And I think what really kind of encouraged this is that I haven't really liked how my eyes look, or how the eyes look on my characters, or how hands look. So you might see like a doodle dump in the future where I do a bunch of hand studies and try to figure out how to get hands to look nice in digital art. I was not happy with that face, and I probably wasn't happy with that face because I wasn't using a reference to kind of figure out how I can structure the face in a way that's better. It's always good to try something new, in my opinion, but then again, throughout most of my drawing history, I've always explored trying new things, trying new styles, like picking what I like from those styles, my little art buffet. And I don't know, like recently I've also been trying to play with watercolors because I'm very mediocre at using watercolors. There's sometimes when I have unexpected genius when it comes to the watercolors, like something just clicks. And that happens with like digital drawing or just any kind of medium for me, that like I'll have a funk period where I just suck at doing something, and then I'll go try a different medium and I'm like, or I watch a different video of someone drawing in a particular way and then just it clicks and it's just like 10 times better all of a sudden, and then I'll like regress a few steps and I'm like, oh. But it's always good to try something new, whether that be studying symbolism or color theory, or watching a tutorial and just changing out the style to follow with that tutorial because it gets you into a different mindset, a different groove, or just the different medium because it requires you to like rethink of how you use it. And it's always just fun. And something that like I notice from time to time, depending on the artist, is that you'll get that, oh, I want what the other person has, where it's like if you're someone who's constantly exploring different styles, you'll feel like you want a consistency of style. And then you find people who have like a very consistent style that's sort of trademarked with them, that's very recognizable as being their style. You'll find that they want to go through an explorative journey and find a different style, just trying something new. And I mean, most of us are like water, like most of us are made of water, and we're constantly changing, constantly accommodating, or just shifting. So it makes sense that we're going to always want to try something different in a way. Yeah, it makes sense that we're always going to want to try to do something different or something new. And something else that I should probably try, you see me use Procreate a lot. I really like it. I've gotten used to it and I explore with it. But something I used to do is I used to use Autodesk Sketchbook for iPad too. And I haven't used it in a while because they've changed the settings for brush adjustments. And part of me hates that, but part of me realizes I should probably be exploring and learning how to work with that change instead of just suddenly dropping it. Because there's like nothing worse than having a resource and then just never using it, I guess. But never feel like afraid to try something different. Never feel afraid that you're not good at something just because it doesn't turn out perfect. Like, I had some pretty bad drawings in this, or like bad practice rounds that I didn't like, but I just kind of kept going and reworked it. You know, you like erase something, or just toss it out if you don't like it. But I've mentioned it in the past. I'll mention it again. Most work done by artists is studying, sketches, thumbnails, and research. Like, I'd probably say if you're doing a project that's going to be finalized, it's like 20 to 30% research for symbolic meaning and references, maybe more depending on how you do it. And the rest is like sketching and thumbnails. I might even say like some people have it set up to where it's like 50 or 60% is just research and like making photo references and whatnot. And then the rest of that, out of that 93 or 97% is then just them reworking and working over and over again to just see what they like. And then the final product is like 3 to 7% of like your work. So never feel discouraged if you've got like a jack ton of like sketchbooks filled with like crappy doodles. Because I know I did that. Like, I didn't even fill my sketchbooks for the longest time. But maybe that's a story I should explain on a different day about like completing books and completing projects. Because I tell this to my husband, it's like, it's not about the end result for me. It's about the process. If you're wondering where this comes up, this more so comes up whenever he gets into the debate of spoilers and how spoilers ruin things. But I've always been that person that the journey is more important than the end destination or the end result. And if I happen to like the end result, I'll be happy regardless because I enjoyed the time I spent getting there. We're close to the end of the video, so I should probably wrap things up. I have a bunch of different social medias that you can follow me on. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, a Tumblr, a DeviantArt, a Newgrounds that I am very absent on, and a Pinterest that I use for reference boards. So if you want to follow any of my other social media, the links are in the description down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your sketchy art friends. And hope you're having a wonderful day. As always, make sure to do what you do to make that artwork for you. Lots of love. Bye.